As soon as there we go.
Hey,
Hey, welcome everyone to my chill stream, where I'm just going to hang out, and I got some guests with me tonight. So I got Mr. Nichols and Jared. So
someone's got their sound on. There we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mr. Nichols, how you guys doing? Sorry about that. We're just running it.
Yeah, we are. It doesn't really matter. We have one person in the chat tonight. It's Reactions to Reviews 21. He says, "What's up? What's up, everyone?"
What's
tonight.
up?
And Jared, to ask your question, as we were back in the green room before all this.
What's up?
Hey, Henry. As you said, I did watch that Velma trailer. I'm not too surprised by it.
Me to the race. Dang, you guys were here before me. I saw the link like 10 minutes before, and I was like, I copy it. Let me charge my phone. Then I checked the live stream. I went on YouTube, and I was like, wow, Mr. Nichols, you guys. So man, you guys beat me to it, but hey, I'm still here. So.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing tonight. It's just a chill stream. Get as many people up here as you want. Don't feel like you need to stay. Come and go as you please. So
yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, but I do have to say something just so we can keep your live stream rolling. It sounds like we have a delay. So if someone has their YouTube on, mute it.
Yeah.
And then we should be good.
Not me.
I'm going to check. I just
Cool.
All right. There we go.
There we go. We're good now.
So, with it being that spooky time of the year, spooky season, what all have you guys been watching, or if anything at all?
Who's going first?
It doesn't matter. Anyone can just chime in.
So you guys can go ahead. So,
to be honest, man, I haven't really been watching much. I've been busy with work. But when I do get around watching movies, it's all Scream Factory. I'm trying to catch up to those Scream Factory 4Ks.
Okay.
That's so weird. But,
hey, Emmett, how's it going, man?
What's up, Emmett? I remember I saw you in what house? I think I'm saying his name wrong. Floyd House Films. I saw you in the live stream earlier. So how you doing?
Yeah.
What about you, Jared? What have you been watching this spooky season?
Well, I watched Friday the 13th Part 2 and Dream Warriors for the first time.
Nice. I haven't been watching much. I'm right up there with Mr. Nichols. I've been relatively busy with work and just life in general, and I mean I've seen Crawl. I also am my wife and I kind of like those horrible Dollar Tree like movies that are like the Abominable, those type of movies. Yeah, we like that type of stuff. So
nice.
So we have Cine Collector 100 on here. How are you doing tonight, dude?
What's up, man? I've been doing good. Just woke up from a little nap that I had, and I'm feeling better.
Awesome. What up, Dimension?
Dimension.
At the top of the chat is the stream thing. If you want to join, man, feel free.
What's up, Dimension?
Henry's back. So, Cinema Collector, I asked everyone who's here, what have you been watching? Anything spooky or scary because it's Halloween season?
I didn't watch any movie. Although I did watch one movie in theaters this week. It wasn't a horror movie. It wasn't Halloween Ends. It was Black Adam.
Okay.
That's the only one I just watched in theaters this week.
All right.
With a buddy of mine.
So what did you think of it? I don't want to know anything, just because there might be people out there listening or watching who haven't seen it yet. So don't spoil anything. What did you think of it?
I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I give it a 9 point, or either 9 or 10 out of 10.
Okay. Vince LaFrancesca says he's been watching the 2017 It. tonight.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Yeah, that's a
remake
movie.
Yeah. Hey, Luke, what's going on, man?
Yeah, it's solid. Hey, I will say this though. I did watch a kind of horror movie, kind of. Finally saw 2. Yeah, that movie is. That movie is probably a 10 for me because the villain kind of slash the hero. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, that one Saw 2 is. It's surprising how good it was, and it's amazing. That's all I gotta say. It is so good, and the thing that made it so good was kind of like the villain and stuff. So. And I'll tell you this: what's crazy. For a while, I thought Saw the movies. I thought they were scary. No, it's actually just bloody, gory, and mystery kind of thriller. Finally saw it. Yeah, I see why people love those.
Have any one of the other 3 of you seen Black Adam yet?
No.
No, I haven't yet. I want to. I just picked up his T-shirt from Walmart for $8.
Nice.
But I hear it's pretty good. I hear it's a pretty decent, movie for The Rock, from what I heard.
Hey, I just gotta say it's his highest grossing initial first weekend release that he's ever had of any movie of his. So
that's good.
He must be doing something right. So. Well, did you, Mr. Nichols? Did you see the Walmart exclusive for Black Adam?
No, I did not. Is it a steelbook, Blu-ray?
No, it's a 4K. Comes with a Funko Pop.
Really?
Of Black Adam, yeah.
Huh.
It's
like a tiny one, like one of the small ones.
Oh, regular size.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Black Adam. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Binbuster.
Yes.
I have been started watching Stranger Things, and I actually am really enjoying it. I mean, I've known it's been around for since 2016, but I've never gotten around to watching it. But now that I started watching it, I've actually started loving it.
How far are you in it?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess an episode or 2.
Okay.
I still haven't gotten around season 4 yet.
Oh, hold on, someone's calling me. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself.
Hey, Dimension.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
What's going on, dude?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that.
Oh.
$39 though. Woo.
Hey, but if you look at the steelbook if you look at the steelbook though on Best Buy, the steelbook's $35. So for an extra $4, you're getting a Funko Pop. So
yeah, I kind of like that steelbook on or that cover.
Yeah. Howdy, Bob. Thanks for showing
What's
up,
going on, Bob's Blu-rays?
So to mention, you being the DC fan you are, have you seen Black Adam yet?
I have.
Well, without spoiling anything, what would you give it, like rating-wise?
A 7 out of 10.
Okay. I've heard relatively the same things by a lot of people who I've talked to. Well, like I've heard a 7 out of 10 or a 3 out of 5 if you do 3 out of 5s. So.
Yeah, have you seen
4K D-Ray? No, I've not seen the Terrifier 2 yet.
No.
I'm way behind on a lot of stuff.
What am I doing on this spooky season, Emmett, on Monday? What I'm doing is I'm working and then being at home, probably passing out some candy to maybe the 3 kids we get.
And I usually don't see trick-or-treaters these days.
Neither do I. So
you gotta be careful with all that fentanyl going around.
Yeah, I might even go out and just, since I only get a handful of kids anyways, just go out to Wendy's and buy like $20 worth of Frosty coupons and just just give them all a book. Just give them all a book. Hey, D-Ray.
What up, D-Ray?
What up, man, D-Ray?
Such a long time.
Yeah. I know that's something different that most people would not get in their trick or treat basket. So, speaking of which, what is the best thing you guys ever got in a trick or treat basket when you've gone trick or treating as a kid?
Man, that was a long time ago.
I remember someone was handing out dollar bills.
Okay.
Really? That's great.
And they
You probably went there.
Are you
Did you go there like 10 times?
It was funny though because he had a $1 bill for every trick or treater there. So I mean, you got to think it was a busy day.
Are you the lucky one that got a $1 bill?
I got a $1 bill.
Yeah.
You're lucky. I didn't get nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too many trick or treaters anymore. They're all on TikTok, or should it be Trick Talk or something like that. I don't know. It's Halloween right now.
I keep forgetting that it's on Monday this year.
It is. It just seems weird having it on Monday. So, because it's pretty much something when you were in school you look forward to, like, oh, I could go out and go out at night with my friends and just have some fun, and then you're like, oh, great, I have school the next day. So,
yeah, I really hate those.
Hey, everybody.
Doing good. Hey, I know we're on live stream, but I gotta ask you because I know I'm gonna forget later. Would you be down to do the watch along for Top Gun Maverick 1 and 2 back to back? At least not to back to back, but at least kind of within the next, like, if you do it one day, the next day afterwards. Would you be down for that?
I'm down with Top Gun Maverick.
Just give me a day. Just give me the days you're thinking of, and I will see if my calendar works.
Yeah, or even for anyone, I mean, because the reason why I say that is because I spoke to my pilot friends, like, who's in piloting school, and they said that, like, if you're gonna rewatch Top Gun Maverick, they said watch the first one, then watch the second one, because then it would make more sense, and also with the little details and stuff, which makes the movie so much more better in a way. That I think it would be a fun thing, because the first one, like, instead of, it's not a spoiler or anything, but instead of some CGI in Top Gun Maverick, they have to do all those shots practically, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna. That's gonna be for sure on my watch list. For sure, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I already did the watch along for Top Gun Maverick.
Nice.
Top Gun Maverick. Oh, Top Gun. And Luke Ponto also did Top Gun.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
well, both of us did the watch
to,
along.
for sure, I'll let you know, Binbuster, whenever we do it. We have to plan it for sure, because those movies are spectacular.
Emmett, do I think I could challenge Alex to get a collection battle? It took me hold on. It took me forever to get that one set up, Emmett. It took me forever to get that one set up, even with Alex. So
that'd be a third time battling with him. You did T-Battle, then Superhero.
Yeah.
What's up,
What's up,
I can't speak today.
When does Halloween Ends come out on Blu-ray or in 4K? I gotta look that up.
It comes out 2 days after Christmas.
No, it said in January.
I think it's gonna be January.
Yeah.
All right.
At least in my
Somebody's saying
anyway.
it was coming out December, which is not true.
I think it's gonna be January.
Well, from my confirms, it said December 27th.
What was that?
His father said January.
I say it comes out when it comes out. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Mika, how's it going tonight?
I just recently went to Best Buy.
Nice.
From 3 years.
Did they actually have physical media at your Best Buy? Because I know a lot of them are getting away of that.
Surprisingly, yes.
I think, honestly, it's like that report going around from Walmart that somebody says, "Oh, I talked with a Walmart employee. Their Walmart will be out of the physical media game at the end of 2023." I think that's only by market, honestly. If your market is at a high physical media market, then you won't see it in your stores much anymore. But if yours is a big physical media market, you'll see it in stores still.
Kind of like with the Best Buys, how some of them don't even have physical media anymore. It's just computers and
Several months ago, Target didn't have it anymore. My Target.
I asked my wife that. She goes, "Not that I know of." She goes, "All I know is that in their planograms that they did for the upcoming stuff, they have a Netflix section coming to Walmart now."
Netflix. So is it going to be physical media?
She has no idea. There's a section in the DVD Blu-ray run that is just for Netflix now.
If it's physical media, I'm down for that. But
yeah, same here. If it's physical media, like releases of that, I'm like, I'm down for that. We need some of the stuff that's no longer on Netflix on physical, or even some, but like maybe Stranger Things season 3.
That still haven't come out yet.
Shout out to Ben though for getting those.
How about re-release those Marvel shows that were on there?
Yeah, do that.
I think the first season Daredevil that just had the physical.
Yeah.
Hey, so are those M&M pins? Are they pretty rare or what? The ones that you got?
No, those are you actually could get those from M&M World in Las Vegas when you go to Vegas.
Even from that year, from those years?
No, those years you would have to be there from those years in order to get them. They probably have like as far back as 2 years. Like they would have 20, 21, and 22 this year. So, yeah, but I found those at Macari, like I said, for about $7 altogether. I'm like, yeah, I can't pass that up.
Yeah, sometimes you can find some good stuff on Macari, man. You just got to catch them.
Exactly. For those of you that didn't see it, I got some new M&M stuff, and from Macari was some pins. Yeah, to me that's a grail because it's something I didn't have that I've wanted for a while. Was just at least one of those, but I got a pack of 5, so I'm pretty happy about that.
You mean they should have seen it? If they're following you, they should have been watching your videos.
Yes, they should have. You would know that.
Well, the best thing about Macari or eBay is you're looking for items that are hard to find these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially you can get a really cheap for a deal and everything like that. That's just the place. Sorry, go ahead.
Like I was looking up PlayStation 1 games and I saw one for $7, which is not bad.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
I know I recently saw Home Improvement, the toolbox from Home Improvement on eBay for about $40, and that's by now.
That's a good one. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I could buy both seasons of that live action Titan show for $30 if I could.
Nice.
That's nice.
Do you want to see my pickups for today?
Sure, Jared.
Go ahead.
Show them off, buddy.
Show them off.
So Best Buy.
Hold on.
Hey, just
the first Jurassic Park.
Just a heads up. I'm gonna post you guys on Instagram. Sorry, Jared, to cut you off, but just giving you guys just a heads up.
Oh.
So
just Jared.
Yeah.
No one else.
There you go, Jared. I don't know what happened there, so
I don't know either.
There you go. There you go.
The first Jurassic Park.
Nice.
Now I'm complete.
Nice.
that's nice.
The first screen.
Nice.
Then here's the Steelbook screen too. Never actually seen this.
Dude,
I'm just gonna get those Blu-rays off of Amazon. You get the Blu-ray and you get the code. It's probably
Then Smoking Aces.
I enjoy that movie. That's a good movie.
And for FYE, First Child's Play.
Wow, your FYE actually has movies?
Yeah.
Mine does too, so.
And
I don't have any
the first
FYEs
season
here.
of Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. I gotta collect all Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, I'm looking for that Scream 2 slipcover. I can't find it anywhere.
I think it's online only.
I've been looking. I can't find it. Hey, speaking about Home Improvement, look, the $84 on Macari right now.
That's crazy.
Free shipping.
Oh, it's all about the free shipping, so.
Yeah. I know. What's up, 4K D-Ray?
DBZ. Yeah, what's up, D-Ray again? He heard Jared talk about Dragon Ball Z and just decided to pop in and say, DBZ. But yeah.
Are you guys gonna go see any movies that's coming out potentially, like for the rest of the year? And I got another question for you guys. Are you guys gonna check out Avatar 2? I know it's two questions at the same time, but
I mean,
I got a few kind of in mind.
I'm not interested in Avatar. I think the last movie I'm gonna go see in theaters this year is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, that might be the last one.
I'm trying to think of what's coming out, man.
They have Violent Night, which is basically like the set where Santa Claus he basically goes like on a violent night where he tries to rescue like his children and stuff like that. It seems like a fun popcorn type of movie, so that's the one I'm checking out. It comes out on December 2nd. So other than that, I'm not gonna check out anything else. Avatar 2, I'll wait for it until it comes out on physical media. I really don't care if I get spoiled. I know it's the cinematic and everything, but it's like I know it will be better if I see it in theaters, but I really don't care. I'll just see it. Cool.
Yeah.
So what about you guys?
That's like saying everybody was telling you got to go see that movie Dune. I never went and saw that. I watched it. It was all right. It was all right.
I mean, it was a good movie, but like, what's up, 4K media guy? But yeah, I think it was good in theater experience, but it's something you can watch at home. It doesn't change anything, and if anything, you just needed to make money because that movie visually, it's amazing, and I'm happy I went to go see it in theaters, but you really don't need to see it. Like, what's up, Jokoto?
Yeah, to be honest,
I'm gonna wait. But,
I'll probably watch it in theaters because I watched the first one in theaters, and might as well. It's gonna be in IMAX, so it'll look good.
I agree with Jagoda. Avatar 2 is a must in theaters. Yeah.
You see, I get that, but as a casual, I don't know about all these features and music. Like I know of it, but I don't. It's not gonna change anything for me. But maybe who knows? Maybe once it comes out and I start seeing some clips and the marketing something changes, then I'll be like, you know what? Let me go check it out. Because for Free Guy, I wasn't gonna go see it at all. But then they released like a second trailer or something like that. And while I was watching like a movie, like a trailer right before the movie, and I was like, okay, it looks kind of funny. I went to go see it. That theater experience was awesome, and I laughed. And it's a good movie. So maybe something could change. Absolutely not, especially with not recasting T'Challa. I am one of those people that need to recast T'Challa. Don't give me because if I do,
that's a good question right there.
If I do that, I can. Hey, this live stream will not be over until like 1 a.m. in the morning, because I can go all day with
Honestly,
this. I can go all day and argue every single one.
I don't think so because you got to think Top Gun it's still in theaters. So
it is.
Yeah, you know why it's doing so well? Because no political, no woke. Even for me, when I saw it like 8 weeks later, I was like, yo.
Well,
I want to go see this movie again. It's
also doing good. It's because it's a sequel that has been talked about for years.
For real? That's what it was.
That's been building momentum, and all of a sudden it's like it's out, and then people wanted to go see it, and it's a good family film. There's not really much of those out there that are not either intended for kids or intended for adults. It's one of those that you could just take the entire family to and enjoy.
And I gotta add to that something too is that one thing it does fantastic too. It applies to it appeals to the diehard fans. It appeals to the casual fans. Because I spoke to my pilot friends about it. I was like, hey, this movie's so good. Then he started telling me more details, and he started telling me more about it. And I was like the more I found out about it, it made the movie more better. And I was like, yo, this movie is fantastic. Like it went higher and higher, if that makes sense.
There are some movies that come out with an expectation. That was one of them, but that expectation lived up to the weeks and weeks of even people seeing it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I heard that people were seeing it more so than they were seeing Infinity War and Endgame.
I believe in that. Like I would go see it again, to be honest. If it's still in the theaters, if I really want to go to the theater, if I'm day off or if I'm not, I'll go see that movie. Like I wouldn't typically do that, but that movie, if it's the theaters, I don't mind go checking it out. So
I don't need any more Mission Impossibles. Top Gun Maverick was fine with me. So.
Yeah, I mean the next two are gonna. I've seen the trailer; it looks really really interesting. But I think it's because it's like the Infinity War and Endgame, so those two Tom Cruise is done. So yeah.
4K guy is asking what we're excited to pick up on Tuesday.
You guys can go ahead.
November 1st.
I'll go first.
The day of Christmas. Early.
I'll go first. I'm picking up all the Christmas 4Ks that are coming out. Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story. I don't know about Polar Express yet. I'll decide on that when I get there.
That one I'm
Elf.
mostly kind of excited for.
Yeah, I already got
the DVD.
4K,
so that's 4 4Ks right there that I'm picking up. Oh, and then I'm getting the 4-film animated 4K.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. Doesn't that Rankin Bass set come out that Santa Claus is coming to town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and
so that's 5 4Ks right there, and we're not even talking about Barnes and Noble. So,
but he didn't even mention Top Gun's coming out.
Yeah, I did.
On 4K.
I mentioned that.
Okay, and Maverick. So
no, that's gonna be interesting. See, I think for me, I'm gonna wait on that one because when I pick up Top Gun Maverick, I want to pick up like the 4K and Blu-ray 1 and 2 because I'm gonna watch 1 and 2 no matter what. So it's just
they're coming out with a 4K double pack. So
yeah, that's the one I'm gonna pick up for sure. I think I might wait until it lowers in price, but I don't know. Seeing how popular it is, I think that one has to be a day one because you saw how good it did. It did 1.7 billion. It's still in theaters and it's still making money. Even like for the rentals, Amazon said it was the top like renter. So sorry to cut you off, Binbuster, but I was saying like, I think when it comes to physical media, everyone is gonna pick it up because how good.
So the two pack, like Mr. Nichols was saying, I think that one will be sold out. Like that's a day one. Yeah, whereas Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick might still be there Black Friday.
Yeah, that slipcover for the double pack is gonna go out of print. I already know.
Yeah,
good to know. I'm gonna buy that day one. I know I was trying to save my money, but hey, some releases you just got to spend the money because it's not gonna be there forever. So
I don't really buy anything.
Starship Troopers 4KS.
Yeah, only certain titles I really like. I'm mostly buying day one.
I think I just want Mortal Kombat Legends 3, and I'm probably going to be all right for now. There's nothing really coming out that's interesting in my mind till Halloween ends.
Do you know what surprised me? That they put all those.
Oh yeah, Top Gun comes out this Monday. Yep.
What surprises me is they put all those Christmas movies together in the same week. You would think they would at least stagger them throughout the month.
Yeah, hey, I think do you guys know Utopia? EUPHI. Yeah, no,
Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria. That's coming out on physical media, season 1 and 2 on DVD. So
Black Friday, I think, starts the week of Thanksgiving. I could be mistaken though, but I think they've gone the whole week-long thing.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Scream Factory is releasing Piranha as well, so I need to pick that up on 4K.
Interesting.
I honestly don't know if they are, but those might be ones that might still be there come Black Friday because you're thinking great Christmas stocking stuff for gifts. That's why.
Yeah, they might not have slipcovers though.
No, they might not have slips. So.
Oh yeah, you remember Peer? I apologize, my words all over the place, but PEARL. Remember that movie that just came out?
Pearl? Yeah.
Pearl? That's coming out on October 15th. So the physical media. So that I expect
October 15th.
Yep. I mean, sorry, November 15th. My bad. I'm trying to. My bad.
D-Ray says the Target buy 2 get 1 starts November 20th. So.
Yeah, it's
on Sunday.
Only DVD for Euphoria? Question mark.
Yeah.
Sometimes TV show wise, it's just easier that way.
For real? Yeah, it's only going to be on DVD officially. So it's going on. You can pre-order it on Amazon, but you can get it for $30. But
yep, that's right.
Wait, why
starts November 7th. Why would it be easier on DVD? They could make more money off of the DVD.
Why? Because of the higher quality or something, or
no,
because people buy just. General people just buy the
DVDs are cheaper to produce.
But Blu-ray, is it more kind of harder? I'm learning about this. So,
if you want those special features, you got to go on the Blu-ray nowadays.
but people are saying they don't see the difference between the DVD and Blu-ray. That's their answer.
I mean, that's
Oh,
what
I see a difference. I definitely see a difference.
I can understand the
you can.
differences, especially when you play a DVD, you don't get a pop-up menu, but for a Blu-ray, you do. But I know you talk about picture quality.
Yeah. Yeah, like Grant saying, Walmart start November 7th and go through Cyber Monday. So they're going to have a deal. They're going to have a deal week. So it's like Friday, November 7th, it starts this. Then boom, 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 all that way.
That's why you see mostly DVDs at Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, last year they had a couple good 4Ks. They had like, what was it, Ford versus Ferrari on there. They had Die Hard. They had a decent selection of Blu-rays, but it was like Blu-rays that I could find in there, dump in. But those 4Ks, I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna find these for these prices anywhere else.
But mostly DVDs.
Yeah. Hey, I will say a couple more releases, which I'll say they have more, but nothing too popular. They have they have let's see, which one? They have the Enforcer, which I don't know if it's good, but I saw it on Netflix, I think. So that's coming to physical media. That's coming in November 8th that week. Pearl, I said earlier. Halo season 1 is coming. Doom Patrol season 3. Let's see. Do you know RIPD 2 is actually coming out on DVD?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I didn't even know that they made it 2. I thought that was a rumor or something. I'm not watching that. It's not in there. That's crazy. So then after that, they're releasing the next week after that. Nothing really. After that, it's gonna they're releasing the Flight Attendant, the complete series 1 and 2, Westworld season 4.
I have it.
Riverdale.
House of Dragons is coming out. I just finished watching that one.
Yeah, that should be coming out then. Oh yeah, Peacemaker comes out Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022.
I personally did not enjoy that show. I know it has its fans, but me personally, not at all.
No, I saw a clip. No, that's not for me. I know it's a well done show and everything, but it's not for me.
So
that's probably why people like it, because it's really that well done.
So with that freaky 4K, it's not having a slip.
Is that a Scream Factory 4K media guy? The freaky? Because I saw that they just announced that. I'm fine with no slip. I mean, it sucks, but I'll just find the Blu-ray slip and put it on. That's what I did with my Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2. Took the Blu-ray slip off of that one and threw it on my 4K.
I'm not really a die-hard slip cover guy.
Yeah, but if you have all your 4Ks with slip covers, you kind of want it.
Yeah, especially slip covers. Yeah, some of them actually look so much better, like than the actual case, if that makes sense.
And if you started
slip,
and if you started collecting it like in a franchise with it once, you might as well continue.
Yeah, I have all the 4K Scream Factories already, so and they all have slip covers except for the Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2. But I just put the Blu-rays on there, so now they all have slip covers. But
hey, I have a question for you guys. Would it be better if I just order? I'm thinking ordering Top Gun, the 2 movie collection. Would it be better if I order off on Amazon? Would that not be good? Because for the show,
you got Prime?
Yeah, I do. But I was asking you, I was like, maybe I can get it from Best Buy, but I think where's the shipping? So
no, just do Amazon. Because if it comes in messed up, you can just send it back.
Exactly.
Good to know.
Well, whereas if you try to get it at Best Buy, you are going to be lucky if they even have one in store.
Yeah.
To replace it for you. So.
Yeah, good to know. So I just searched it right now. They have it available on Amazon. At least I think they do. I'll double check it real quick. But
they do. They do.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna just order from there instead. And especially how they're pretty reliable with the shipping. You don't have to wait so long. So yeah, I think I might as well just reorder it. So yeah. Yep.
Yes, they do, Dakota. I've gotten a lot of coupons and discounts from Best Buy, man.
I think you mean those point awards.
I might hop off later.
Okay.
Because apparently my local GameStop is going to have a new video game in launch night.
Modern Warfare 2?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
Yeah, I used to play that.
I only have number 3.
It's a reboot of Modern Warfare.
Yep.
I really want to. I bought a copy of Modern Warfare from 2019, the 2019 reboot. But the thing is, it's not working on my PlayStation 4. Like it says data corrupted.
Wait, 4K D-Ray Media Guy does slipcovers now? Wait a minute, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I might hop off for now.
I think
back.
Media Guy is actually all right. If I'm still on, come back. I think
He said, "If I'm still on, come back."
He loves his slips. That's why. Okay. Yeah.
Got me looking at his profile, thinking he made slipcovers. I was like, wait a minute, I missed this.
I still can't believe Joe says, "There you go, slipcover Nazis."
He said, if you go, he'll vote against.
Yeah. No, that ain't happening again. So I will just leave it at that. So, because like I said earlier, it just took forever to try and work up schedules to gel as to when to do it. So, yeah.
I still want to battle Luke Ponto.
I think that would be a good one.
Yep. Once you slip, you can't miss them. You can't dip on the slip.
Yeah, that's true. See, I don't mind the slips. I just think for me, it very depends. Like, if I'm collecting just to collect, then I might as well get the slip. If I really want like the 4K and get like the picture quality good, then I wouldn't mind the slip. Like for example, Spider-Verse Into the Spider-Verse. It's not bad getting the 4K, but with that 4K picture quality and the animation, it's so beautiful. Where I think a slip would be very good. For me, I don't care if I got the 4K, but I also have the Blu-ray and stuff like that, so I really don't care about the slip. But it very depends what you want. Do you want the slip to collect, or do you want to watch the movie quality, if that makes sense? Like Gemini.
I'm actually both. I actually really want new releases to have their slips.
Mm-hmm.
And I want all my 4Ks to have slips. I don't want no 4K without a slip.
Yeah, like this one came with no slip, but I had the Blu-ray, and I mean, look at the slip cover on it. It's all embossed and looking nice. So I was like, might as well just throw it on the 4K.
Yeah.
And then there you go. There you got a Screen Factory with a slip cover. Yeah, it's got the Blu-ray on the top, but oh well.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing for me. I have the Blu-ray slip for the Spider-Verse into the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, but I also have the 4K, so it doesn't matter to me.
That's like my Black Hawk Down. I have the Blu-ray. I have the special edition DVD set. That's like a 3-disc DVD set that had interviews and everything with the guys who were involved in that. And I think that was kind of cool that way. And it was so I put all those together, and when I finally get the 4K, which I don't have yet, I'm just going to have one spot left in that Blu-ray case. I'm just going to stick it right all in there and be like, here it is, the definitive collection of it.
There you go.
At least for me.
Well, remember that video you recorded about the 4K? No, Mr. Nichols. About the video from Walmart, 4K, Blu-ray, and DVD combo pack.
Yeah, those things are cool, man. It was like $15 it was a 4K, a Blu-ray, a DVD, and a digital.
I checked my Walmart. They didn't have nothing.
It came in a DVD case. I was like, if that came in a 4K case, sold.
Yeah.
Or a Blu-ray one, yeah.
But I mean, I guess you can kind of use it for like a collection battle or something. Because for me, I'm kind of going through like a different phase of collecting, but also at the same time, whatever I may not have, I'm thinking, could I just get it to potentially use it in the battle whenever I do, or is it just for me to have because I want to watch it?
You buying movies just for your battle? Come on.
Hey,
there are some people like that.
I'll tell you this straight up. For me, I'm very young, so right now I'm going through different phases in life. I realize movies for me, I enjoy watching it, but not as much as I used to, because most of my time I'm either working, either I'm doing other hobbies, and movies is just more like a side and collecting. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the movies, but I have more stuff I have to prioritize over movies. And if I'm gonna get the movie, which I still do like collecting, but at the same time I have to be smart with it. So if I'm gonna get it, I might as well have it to potentially win, especially if it's a good price. I might as well. But also at the same time, I'm also thinking like, am I gonna watch this movie a lot? Because no offense, I'm not compared to you guys. I'm not like you guys. I watch all the time. I just watch it, forget about it, and let me rewatch it every once in a while. So if that makes sense. So that's the way how I think about it. I'm just going through different phases. So no offense.
I deliberately keep my collection small. I deliberately try and keep it under 1,000, like up to 1,000, just because I know in a calendar year, if I watch 2 movies a day, I can get through 700 movies within a year. So that's why I try and keep it a small collection, just because I know I'm going to continuously watch them over and over again and enjoy them, rather than just sitting there and collecting dust. So,
hey, Emmett, I'm gonna answer that question real quick though.
Hey, that's a good
scariest Michael Myers. I think so. I mean, that dude was huge. Him just standing in a doorway alone is intimidating. I was like, that's a Rob Zombie Michael Myers, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn. And more aggressive.
Hit that smash. Yeah. Do what Hunter says, everyone. Smash that like button.
There you go. Smash it. If you're on your computer, hit your screen with it
as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Just go boom, boom.
And if you're on your TV, throw your remote at the like button.
Yeah.
And if you're
smash.
on your phone,
smash that like button.
Step on your phone.
Yeah.
Do it.
I have a question. Do you guys think that the Top Gun 2 is going to look really good on 4K, or is it going to be decent?
Oh, of course.
Of course, it's going to look great.
Gotcha. Yeah, because right now, no, go ahead.
Any new 4K, I mean, just looks great, especially if it was shot in 4K, which most of everything is nowadays.
Yeah.
It seems like I agree. Anything new or anything old, like I'm talking like black and white old, looks good. Looks good. So.
Movie Hunter, you picking up that Top Gun Steelbook? I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are. Hey, that Steelbook actually looks really nice. I'm not into Steelbooks that much, but
the question, the question is he going to pick up the re-release of the Top Gun one that's just like that one too?
No, for me. Because I just looked at it. The only thing with the negative thing is that they only have 4K in the digital code. And for me, I like to collect Blu-rays because not everyone has a 4K player. So I got to make a decision about, do I just pick up the Blu-rays instead, which is going to be this choice I got to make. So look, I don't like how they do that, how they just release the 4K by itself. Why not just include the Blu-ray? I kind of get, maybe it might be easier for them, but nah, I don't like that.
Saves more money.
Yeah,
I know, but just not everyone has a 4K player, and I get it, it's a business thing, but I don't like that. Even for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'm sure you guys give me 1 second.
Best vampire action film, go.
Twilight. No, I'm kidding. I like Vampires actually. John Carpenter. Have you guys seen that one?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a great one. Well, I don't know about great, but it's good.
It is. And to answer your question, Mr. Nichols, he said, "Yep."
Oh, okay. Steelbook, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so was I the only one that answered that question? Come on, guys.
Wait, what question?
Best
vampire.
Film.
Yeah.
What's the question? I missed it. What was the question?
Your best vampire action film.
Vampire. I would say Twilight right off my head, but I don't want. But hear me out. I don't. That's not my thing anymore. But I would say The Babysitter Killer. That one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the only 2 I ever watched. So I don't know what else. I think maybe Dracula, but I haven't seen that. So I would say that one's my favorite because it's horror, but it's like a horror funny. So you get to like laugh and kind of scary.
My favorite is Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Oh, come on, Blade. That's a great one.
I forgot about that.
I really forgot about that one.
He's a vampire.
Blade. I was going to say vampires, but then I'm like, oh yeah, Blade's an action film. So yeah, there we go.
There's one vampire movie I know that it's not action packed. It's called Let Me In.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah, I like the subcover on that one as well.
That's a remake, American remake.
Yeah, and Mr. Nicholas Hunter says he's buying the Walmart Steelbook, and then he's going to buy the double set in December. So,
jeez.
Crazy. But yeah, I was going to show you guys. I was going to say, like, when they released this one is Sonic the Hedgehog, they released, like, the 4K and Blu-ray together. Well, when they released Sonic the Hedgehog 2, they basically give you the option where you can only do the 4K and the Blu-ray. Then for me, how I collect, I always have to collect a 4K with a Blu-ray or just a Blu-ray, because I do have a 4K player and stuff like that, but I always think future-wise, what if I don't have a 4K player? What if I go somewhere else and they have a PS4 or Xbox or something like that? Then they won't be able to play the 4K. So yeah, then I have to get
digital.
I know, but what if someone doesn't have it? I pray for worst case scenario. But I get you saying they do have digital, but you just don't know. So for me, that's the way how I think about it. Maybe digital, but never know. But literally, I have to pick up the steelbook for this, and it just.
Well, what I meant by digital, I meant the code, the digital code, because that's usually in the higher format, anyways. So.
Yeah, but not every TV or everything like that will have. I don't even know if Xbox or even PlayStation. I don't even know if they have Voodoo. I know it's on most things, but like it's better than just not to take the chances. So.
Or just don't bring your movies over to your friends and they can buy their own movie.
I know, but you gotta bring you gotta have some leverage. Be like, hey, we're watching this movie. We're not watching no Netflix movie. This is a good movie.
Yeah, like Dakota says, it's your digital copy. It'll be on your phone, and you can cast it to any other screen. So
yeah, you're right.
I actually I haven't put a digital movie on my phone in a while, but lately I've been at work and I'm not doing nothing. Yeah. I turn on my phone and watch a movie.
Bro, not me, because I like seeing it on the big screen and stuff. If I'm gonna do something on my phone, it's kind of just to get information, and then that's really it. At least just for me, the way how I do it. So
I can relate to that, Henry boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you understand. So now I'm thinking for Top Gun, I think I'm just gonna have to buy it off of I think I'm gonna have to get the Blu-ray instead. I mean, it is what it is, but just release it on 4K and Blu-ray. Oh man.
Daybreakers.
Yeah.
Glarsig said Daybreakers for the vampire action film.
Mm-hmm. Dakota said Lost Boys as well. You skipped that one.
Yeah, Lost Boys. I see that. It's right here. There's Lost Boys. And then Dakota also uses Voodoo for his movies as well too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say something real quick. It's just random, but if for anyone that's kind of curious about the Back to the Future, the trilogy on 4K and Blu-ray on Amazon, they have a deal for it. Just saying out there, just letting people know that normally goes for like $55.99. Now it's on sale for $29.99. So that would be a great deal to pick it up for me, not my movie, but so if anyone's curious.
For those of you didn't get Halloween Kills, that's going for $6-something on Amazon.
Damn, that's a good deal. $7, I think. Wow.
No. Has anyone here seen Werewolf by Night by Marvel?
No.
Don't care. Nope. I've seen some clips.
Yeah, it's Halloween Kills is $650 on Amazon for the Blu-ray.
Crazy.
Guess how many Halloween films do I own?
You own 0, or probably 1.
1.
0. Oh man.
What do you mean?
You eat popcorn?
Yes.
I thought it was Binbuster typing his keys. I was like, man, I guess I want to write an essay or something.
Plain popcorn or with butter or some of the
it's plain board of thing.
Okay.
Hey, now I got a question for everybody. Wait, we got a question in the comments. We already answered that. We're good. So now I got a question for everyone. So, what kind of popcorn do you guys eat?
I eat butter.
I eat the kind that is made out of corn.
Yeah,
just regular popcorn. Because I got an answer for you guys, but I'll wait until the end. What about you, Jared Runner? I know you eat in popcorn, so
the butter kind.
Okay,
is it?
I eat cheese popcorn as well.
Do you enjoy popcorn because it has the juice?
The juice?
Yeah.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice.
Yeah, here's a seed. You give me a
I actually like kettle corn. I like kettle corn.
I think I like that one too.
Binbuster, what about you? What up, Binbuster? My bad. Binbuster, what about you? What kind of popcorn do you eat?
I usually just eat the regular popcorn, maybe the butter ones when I buy it. I don't really. The only season
You don't have a specific
thing
type
that
or
I
anything
like.
like that?
No, I know exact brand. I'm not picky.
Mine,
Whatever at the Dollar Tree.
So, oh, nice. Yeah,
I got that from Menards.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, mine, I'll say it's catacorn. I can't eat regular regular theater popcorn butter. I can't eat it. It's just it doesn't taste good to me. Catacorn, yeah, I could eat it all day. It tastes more sweeter and more better. Like I like it in my opinion. So I know you're saying that, but that's my choice. That's why for movie theaters when I go there, I'm like, I can't get no popcorn because the popcorn doesn't fit me because I'm not a big fan of it. So, but I will say this though. Sometimes what I kind of do with my popcorn, if I'm at home and I know I have many stuff with it, I add some candy to it, some chips. Like I'm making it like a whole buffet, and sometimes it tastes good. So
M&M's is good. You throw
M&M's,
Skittles,
like whatever candy I may have, like the basic candies. I just add some in there, even without. Maybe if I really want to, I haven't done this in a while. Add some caramel, add some chocolate on top of there. It just depends. Whatever I want.
You know those popcorn tins for Christmas time.
Yeah.
I like the cheese ones; those are pretty good.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah. I'm not
with the caramel corn of that stuff. I usually, like you said, put in M&Ms, put in something like that, some pretzels, make my own like little trail mix type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because that's what I like doing. That's why I like the theater experience. I will. You know what? You guys ready for another question, or you guys want me to kind of hold off a bit?
So Henry and Dimension, I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
At your guys' places of employment, have they started playing Christmas music yet?
I haven't noticed. I would say Dimension go because I gotta think about it.
No. Okay.
Watch tomorrow; they're gonna start playing it.
Yeah, watch them be like, "Wow, it's Christmas time."
Heck no, we haven't heard any. Then no matter where I've been at, I've heard no Christmas music.
Yeah,
me either.
Yeah, I would say no, but at the same time, I don't know. I've only been paying attention to a few songs. The most of the time, I just block out the music. So I would say no, but I know it's coming sooner than later because I even spoke to like some people at Starbucks. They were saying like the Christmas drinks, they're getting it ready, and like they're already starting to put out some Christmas stuff. Like I think for the past like week and a half, kind of.
My job's had Christmas stuff out since like mid-September.
Think about it. You've been C the whole time, so every month has been C for you. It's been cold. Yeah. In my opinion, on roll personally, it's not for me because no offense, apologize to anyone. I don't want to offend them, but I'm not gonna watch no black and white TV. Come on, we in 2022. I'm not doing that. But I've been hearing really good things about it. Like if it wasn't my ego and what I like and my style, I would honestly watch it. But for me, no, I'm not watching no black and white stuff. I'm good. I've been hearing really cool and.
I'm just too far behind on different things I want to see in order to watch it. That's why I haven't watched that
yet. I'm just way behind on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys ready? You guys want me to ask the next question?
Sure. Ask your next question, Henry.
So, bear with me. It's going to be a second. So. What do you guys think will happen with the movies in the future? What I mean by that is, like, for example, movie theaters now, when people go to them, they want a theater experience. But then compared to, like, what's the reasoning for, at least in your opinion, what do you think why movie theaters are dying? Like, I know they're back and alive and everything, but what do you guys think of it? Like, and also to add to that too, like, why is it dying? And if you could change it, or like, my bad. Like I know the question is over. I'm just trying to ask. Basically, is like, what do you guys think movie theaters are dying? And if you could change something, or what do you think the future may be, or what may become more of?
I can answer this. In my town, I have two theaters. There's the one hooked. There's a Cinemark that's hooked into our mall that has very little traffic in it, and two is the little one that's a 12 screener that's plays $5 movies every Tuesday, and every matinee is $5. It's that little one that survived COVID, the whole pandemic. It survived that. It's those ones that people could go see a movie for $5. If I'm going to go to Cinemark or a place like that and pay $13, $14 for a ticket, I might as well stay at home and watch it on streaming.
Yep.
Because if you think popcorn,
oh my bad.
If you think of concessions along adding concessions with that too, it's going to be more money. Whereas I could buy a $5 ticket at this other little theater. So I think if theaters are going to stay relevant, then we're going to see a trickle down in pricing. Like do more of the $5 matinees, or here this day of the week Mondays is like $5 Mondays or $7 Mondays, something like that.
Yeah, like I was gonna say exactly what Movie Hunter just said. I don't think movie theaters are dying because I mean, look at Top Gun. Top Gun brought back the movie theater experience.
I'll come to that in a second.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then you got to look at Black Adam. I mean, a lot of people are going to go watch that. You have them straight to digital as well, like Halloween Ends. I know a lot of people that went to go watch Halloween Ends, even though you can watch it for free on Peacock, even though you're not really paying free. You're paying for a subscription. But I like that theater experience. So I like going to the theater. I don't care how much it is. I'm going for that.
Yeah.
For that movie. I mean, it's going to cost me $50 for me and my wife, and snacks and all of that. But you can bring your own snacks if you really wanted to. They don't check you like that.
Or go to a drive-in and bring your own snacks.
Driving, I've been driving in forever.
Yeah, but I don't know though. That's too clamped in and too many noise. I would say because I'm driving. Not a big fan of that.
You got to think they're coming out with 40x movie theaters now.
Wait, 40x? You mean like it's really big screens and stuff?
No, like the seats move and like you're like
really comfortable chairs.
So I mean, I think they're also gonna start doing like dinner. I've seen them do the dinner thing too, where they serve you dinner and you watch a movie. Yeah. So I mean, they're not dying. They're going to be around forever.
I don't predict that theaters are going to die either.
No.
Here's my thing. I just go to theaters whenever I have the chance to, whenever I would like to, and I do like getting my snacks at the theaters, and I don't get tired of that.
What about you, Jared? You got any opinion, or not? But we could go to the comments, but
mostly the pricing.
And being in the theater is really my main choice to do outside when I'm not at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this. Also, go ahead, Binbuster. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hunter saying maybe we just need to make original and good films.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
You know why the
theater's
still going?
Because
mostly sequels and franchises.
Yeah, that's true. The tickets are
right in the yearly price increase if they just made it one cost. How would you guys rate?
I have that season pass to the movie theater, so it's I can go and watch a movie whenever I want.
Yeah,
and it's only $25 a month. So
that's not a bad deal, especially if some good movies are coming out. Even if you don't want to go see it, I think that's not bad. But for me, but I'll get to it. I'm gonna get to my opinion. Let me just let's get these people go. But you ready? So I'm gonna answer that question real quick in the comments. Apologize, moving. But I haven't seen those movies, so I don't know. But I did see some clips, and I would say I'm not sure. But to give my opinion on it, I would say in theater, the only thing with theater experiences now with the movies why it's dying is because it's not going to die. Because when you look at Netflix and all the streaming services, they make some really good movies, like it or not. Even if it's kind of bad, it just gets brushed off to the side and more people forget about it. But with them, one of the ways I think they're going to survive is by actually a company, Netflix, actually owning it and start doing more wide releases. Because I went to go see Armies of the Dead in the theater.
Tony!
Sorry.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony, how are you doing? We're just talking about what we think of the movie theater experience. Like it's dying, basically like that. So just sharing my opinion. Everyone else went, but I say that I think eventually it's going to kind of be where like a big companies on it. Because I went to go see Army of the Dead. And I was like, I didn't like the movie, but I know Zack Snyder's building up to something, so I know I just got to trust him because look what people did with the Snyderverse. You just got to trust and see what he does because you don't want to do that. I'm not a fan of it, but still I got to trust. But also at the same time is that Netflix has some really good movies. I would have liked to see some movies in theaters. And also I think for me is that if I'm going to go to the theater, if I'm going to pay that much money, it has to be the cameos. Either it has to be funny. If it's not, I don't think it's worth seeing, even a comic book movie because I mean, depends with comic book movies. Some movies I don't care for, but if it's like if I'm trying to avoid the spoilers, I'll try to go see it that week. Other than that, what is it? All these streaming services, they're producing some good movies. I can just watch it at home, or if I don't care about the spoilers, literally I'll rent it or just wait until it comes on in physical media. So unless it's a cinematic experience, I'm not gonna go. I could care less. So That's what I kind of want to give. And I don't think I think them they're done a little bit, but I also don't think they will because I feel like eventually the big Disney because Disney, why else theaters surviving because the MCU, the cinematic movies, also because other movies too, but mainly the MCU comic book movies. But eventually, I feel like big companies, Netflix, HBO Max, eventually, who knows, they'll buy out the theater and say, hey, we want to do a more release wide. Because if I know a solid movie, like for example, what's it called? Knives Out 2 is coming out. It's going to be released in theaters and on streaming services. So I think eventually, like with them making it more wide, like giving like, hey, we have a 30-day exclusively on here, then it'll come to the streaming service like how it was, I think, for 2020 when you know what happened and things like we're no, I'm like that. My bad. I'm getting sidetracked. But I was saying is like they released it like exclusively in theaters, then doing it on streaming services. I know they did it for Hustle, which is a fantastic, one of the best basketball movies out of all time. Anyone who has seen it, recommend it. It's really, really good. Keep your expectations low, but it's good. But yeah, with that is that they did it for a while. They did it for I think like 2-3 weeks. I checked the movie theater apps to see when is it coming out. They released I think like 2 weeks exclusively on theaters. Then it came to Netflix. I think that's going to be the future. But let's see what happens. So, but my bad.
Yeah, I agree with that, Chakota. He says, "What happens? What happens if the movie theater business starts to go away, starts to die, and eventually everyone is going to cry that they would want to go to the movies? Let's enjoy the theaters now." I agree with that, Chakota. Hey, Luke, how's it going, man?
What's up, Binbuster? What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, that's right. But the reason why I say that is because if a movie's bad, and especially it released on theaters, I'm like, why did I just waste my time? I might as well just watch it on Netflix or something. Because if I see a bad movie on Netflix, I still have all the variety where I'm like, I just waste my gas, my money, my time. Whereas compared to Netflix, I'm like, it's bad. I get to watch something else, or you know, if that makes sense at all. Because I feel like now, if there's a bad movie, you might as well just go to streaming services because that's what they're known for. If that makes sense.
As long as production companies make more money of the movie getting released in theaters than they do on streaming, it's still going to be released in theaters.
Yeah, and I still think it will because I will say I'm not just one thing from Black Adam, but I'm happy I saw that one in the theater because it started giving me some goosebumps during some scenes, and I was like, yo, like.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Still trying to put everything on Disney Plus.
I mean, they will, but at the same time, I think as long as they, no offense, I'm going to get a little political, but as long as they don't keep making it MCU and all these political kind of woke agendas, I think people go to the movie. Because one thing good about Top Gun Maverick, it's not a spoiler, you can look it up too, is that it's literally there. It's no political, it's no woke. It's just a good family, like you said, Binbuster. It's just sorry, just want to make sure I got you back. Good family where everyone can see. Even for me, I'll tell you this real quick, is that I heard the first Top Gun people was like, oh, the Army's trying to recruit you. I was like, bro, I'm not going to go see Top Gun Maverick. I'm not trying to get recruited into the Army or whatever. I don't want to. And I waited like many, many weeks. My friends were like, yo, it's not that. It's not at all. It's just a good movie. And I was like, you sure? I went to go see it. Oh, man. Changed my life for the better. I was like, yo, this movie, it might be my movie of the year because just a good old-fashioned movie, no political, no agenda. I apologize. I'm just saying, like, movies like that, that theater will keep theaters alive. Because I even heard after I went, many more people went to go see. And what's crazy too is that before I went to go see, I checked the seats. And I had like 5-10 people. When I got there around it was like early afternoon, literally the whole back row was all filled up. And I was like, yeah, this movie it's something. But that's all I got to say about that. So
I agree with Movie Hunter. I think the whole old format worked. It's like that clip that was traveling around Instagram and TikTok the other day of Matt Damon on an interview show talking on I think it was Hot Ones, talking about how movie theaters used to do it where they would release the movie, then you wait six months later and you would have a second premiere of it on physical. Because of the age of streaming, that's gone. So it's like they're like, we need to make this money now, right? Because if they don't make the money right away, the movie is considered a flop. No matter how much money they make at the initial box office run, if they don't make everything back right away.
Well, I mean, when you think about like the Monsters, you know how Monsters came out on digital, streaming, and then it also came out physical. What if they did that for new movies as well? How do you think that would work?
Wait, so
like, I have no idea. I don't know how that would really work.
Ends came out in theaters, right? But it also came out on physical. Would you still go watch it in the theater, or would you
probably not? I think that's the future because maybe you never know. Maybe it's a busy week. But I'll say this: if they want to make the most money, they should do exclusively in the theaters because obviously you get in per item. For example, $12 per ticket per seat. Whereas compared to streaming, you can get like five. You can only pay $15 for 5 people, and plus you save gas, accessories, and all that stuff. So I think theater is the way how they'll make the most money. But I do think they should do that for some movies. It very depends if it's. I think it should go like from situations from movie per movie. So I think it very depends. So, but to answer your question, I think I'll probably just stay home and watch it. Like saves me time, trouble, and basically money too. So, but
I still would have gone to the theater, to be honest with y'all. I still would have gone to the theater.
Yeah,
because I think it's better for me personally. I love going to movie theaters and. Also, kind of, even if the film is not good, I still want to at least be able to support the cinematic experience.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like
I'll be honest about this. Like,
there's nothing like buying your ticket, walking in, sitting down at a seat, eating your popcorn, watching a preview, and then waiting for your movie to come out.
Yeah, because I'll just say this right now, because I actually did go pick up a couple things a little bit ago, like The Invitation. Like, it wasn't that great of a movie, but I still enjoyed seeing it in the theater.
That's kind of like me when I saw Morbius. It wasn't the best movie, but I had a fun time watching it in the theater.
Well, I had a whole bed.
Morbius, I did not have fun with.
I had a whole bed.
So, Morbius was awful.
Yeah, I had a whole bed. That was the only positive thing.
That is the. I'm going to say it right now. Worst movie of the year.
Yeah, I bought that day one, and I still haven't watched it. The only reason why I bought it,
I bought that day one as well. I tried rewatching it. I couldn't even get through it.
Nope.
It was it's terrible.
I haven't even watched it yet.
I did the same. Well, I bought it for Lenticular as well, but I tried rewatching it. Yeah, I could barely even get through it. It's terrible.
Well, I can get through that movie. I even showed my mother that movie. She didn't mind it.
The only way I'll even be able to get through it is if I watch it with friends and roast the crap out of it. That's the only way I'll be able to get through it again. But I myself, I can't get through it.
I'm kind of a loner. I'll watch that movie by myself.
Hey, I gotta say this though. If I do I do this. I remember one time I was watching a horror movie with my friend, with a group of people. You know me, I don't like horror movies, not my thing. But I started roasting. I turned into like a stand-up comedian, and I talk so much smack about it. So I think Morbius, that's going to turn into like a comedian show. And I might get canceled too, but I talk so much smack, so much whatever comes in my brain, I just leash it. I'm like, man, so someone about to jump scare me? I'm like, hey man, Navy SEAL activated, and I post up a bit. So like I turn, if anything, is like a comedian show to me. but yeah, back to the point. Not about me. But
Movie Hunter is speaking facts right here.
Yes, he is. If Top Gun Maverick came to the digital at the same time as the big screen, they would have never made it that kind of money.
Well, let me tell you this, but it wasn't. Yep. But you're absolutely right in that. But for me, the way how it made more money is because what type of movie they're going to put. Are they going to keep pushing the agenda stuff? That's what for me. I'm not going to go to the movie theater if they're going to keep pushing this woke agenda stuff. And if I do, it's going to show it's okay for them to make the movie. That's on MCU.
I mean, any of it. Like, but no, honest, like even before the film.
Like even I have to make like movies that it's like I'm going to a movie to be distracted. I'm not being there to go see some type of agenda. That's why one of the reasons that made Top Gun Maverick so good because it was a good family movie. Sorry to cut you off, Luke Wonder, but just I'm gonna go see that. Obviously, I'm gonna spend my money, but if it's something more agenda pushing, no, I'm not. But
I was gonna say
But see, Top Gun had an agenda. Top Gun Maverick did have an agenda. The agenda was to get you back into the theater.
Hey. Absolutely right. And that's why I went.
Exactly. That's absolutely right.
I was never going. But
go for it, Luke. Go.
So sorry. Go ahead.
So even before the film was postponed until May 2022, it was last August. I even told my dad that I was going to take him to see it no matter what. I mean, so actually, when my new theater opened earlier this year. I went and saw it the first time by myself because I wanted to see if it was worth taking my dad to see. Yeah. And it was amazing the first time I saw it. So I was like, you know what, Dad? You're coming with me to see it. So then the next weekend, on a Sunday for a matinee, I took him to see it. And he said it was just as good as the first, if not better. So, because the first Top Gun is his favorite movie of all time. That's my dad's favorite movie. Is the first Top Gun. And I don't blame him. But the second one's better.
Yeah.
And I mean, it really is. And also, I'm just going to say one more thing before you go on. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. Sorry.
But I feel bad for anybody that's missed that in theaters.
This
dude This dude,
bro. Hey, Jared Runner, I gotta share with you something. You know me, I'm
Why
not.
you have to pick on me?
You should have seen
This
Top
one,
Gun in
bro,
theaters, buddy.
You should have gone.
Everyone point
that
at
was
Jared.
a big miss.
Now.
That was a big miss.
Point at Jared.
That was a big miss, buddy.
Here's a ticket. Go see it now, because I'm telling you, even for me, I'm a casual. I don't know about the sound. It's only whenever I research, I start realizing the score, the editing, the pace. I don't know. I'm a casual. You got to bear with me. I'm only researching.
Bro, that was a must see on the big screen.
It is.
All
It
right,
sound, the engines. It was so good. Sorry about that, but.
All right, for the subscription thing, I'm kind of curious on how that works. Like, how is the studios getting paid? Are they getting paid for every watch or every click, or how are they getting paid for this? Because I mean, you only pay a certain amount.
Maybe they take a small percentage, I guess. No. I don't know.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on like your plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back
because I'm using the because I'm using for Paramount Plus, I'm using the regular plan, which is only like $5 a month.
Yeah.
So and I'm the one paying for it.
How's the studio getting that? That's what I'm curious. Like, what are they getting?
Yeah, that's. I don't know what they're getting out of it. Like, I mean, I really could not say.
Like, Paramount pay up for it, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna give you this much money for this, and then make our money back." Or how's that? Like, that's what I'm curious about the streaming service.
Because I mean, last year,
it's kind of like AdSense. Do they make more money off the ads that are on before or after your movie than they do
or show that you
on
watch
the actual
on that
movie?
service?
Yeah. I mean, they're not playing
or show
the movie,
because
right?
Yeah, because it kind of depends on how many times. I don't know what it is, but at least they're not doing like what Disney did last year with Disney Plus with Disney Plus Premier Access, which is the stupidest thing they could possibly do in my opinion. Because $30 for a new movie, no.
Don't worry. Next month they jack up the price.
Wow.
To $11.
Bro, I can't do that. I mean,
I never did that Disney Plus thing at all. I knew it wasn't a good idea.
Speaking of streaming, with Netflix getting rid of the shared screen or shared password or shared accounts type of thing, with sharing it with someone else who you don't have, it's the same password, just a different account, rather than just the two different profiles on there. Do you think that will hurt Netflix in the long run? Do you think more people are going to drop Netflix?
It's going to hurt very much.
Probably.
Oh, they've already lost.
We don't know exactly how that's going to happen, but
but
you never know unless
if they do that. It's going to make it worse. Than it is.
Blue says that he prefers the theater, and so do I.
Yeah.
Right.
Love the preview still at the movies. Yep.
I do. Yeah.
Not sponsored.
You want to know something actually kind of interesting that I do whenever I go to the movies? I always have like a little note on my phone that I basically keep track of all the previews I see, so that way I can remember how many times I've seen them, like in the theater. Because I can count because there's plenty of movies that I've seen way too many times for the preview at the theater. I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro. Every time that trailer comes on, I roll my eyes. I'm done. I don't care, man. I'm not excited for it at all. It does not look good.
I give myself
visually,
props. I didn't watch any of the Halloween Ends previews at all. None of them.
It looks identical to the first one.
I'll give you this. I mean, visually it looks great, but as a movie, nah. And plus, even it confirmed it said 3 hours and 10 minutes, and I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. But I mean, that's Titanic, right? Titanic was around 3 hours, right?
But at least that movie was good.
I enjoyed Titanic.
I love Titanic.
Oh, I love Titanic. I'm buying that
because at least it has a better entertainment value. Honestly,
not every movie
it's a lot more entertaining.
3 hours long.
Just remember those Titanic VHS tapes are worth like $1,000. So.
Oh yeah.
I think I found one of those for like $4 at a consignment store.
You know, Cinema Cynic's joke said, "Oh, we found a VHS. It cost over $1,000."
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
were you
whatever.
Complaining about Avengers Endgame when that was 3 hours long?
No, I was not actually.
Okay, so you gotta give Avatar.
I agree, Mika.
But Avatar though, that's a different story.
What about Zack Snyder's Justice League? What if that came to theaters for 4 hours?
I think people's butts would be sore in the theater.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm telling you, like, if I had to go see that in the theater, my butt would be sore from that seat.
Well, think of it this way: we complain about the runtimes now, but Lord of the Rings, like, in my thing, Lord of the Rings was the first ones I remember that were over 3 hours plus.
Yeah, so like right now I'm looking up 3-hour-long movies. We have Avengers Endgame, Titanic, Wolf of Wall Street, The Green Mile, The Deer Hunter, The Right Stuff, Schindler's List, Spartacus. I mean, King Kong, Peter Jackson's King Kong. Is
that's Peter Jackson, King Kong.
The Godfather.
You want to know something? What I think they should have done with King Kong? They should have just cut it to when they actually get to the island. That's the way they should have started the movie. Yeah. It did not need to be 3 hours. Because I mean, I love King Kong, but again, the first hour and a half was really slow.
Yeah. I mean, even Joker. Movie Hunter said best Joker, Mark Hamill, but I think Joker was with Joaquin Phoenix was pretty long too.
It was only like about 2 hours, actually.
I think if
the Batman is almost 3 hours.
Yeah, the Batman it was. I think if the movie's going to entertain you and keep you engaged, I think a 3-hour runtime is perfect. Well, if it's
the one that really.
Well, if it's going to be one of those that you're sitting there going, is this over yet? I have to eat dinner, so.
Yeah, but I don't think every movie needs to be 3 hours. So basically, like, the ones that are worth the 3 hours, like, I can take. Like, the Batman or Titanic, I can take those.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Maybe finishing this Avatar 2, maybe we'll get some 4Ks from James Cameron now. Like True Lies.
We better, honestly. We better. James Cameron needs to stop being lazy about it.
We need some
Blu-ray. Many of the best things.
Just don't screw it up like T2, please. Don't screw it up like T2.
The Abyss. True Lies.
God, dude, they screwed that. They screwed up that transfer terribly.
There is a Blu-ray release of that. But James Cameron never approved it and never ran out.
Yeah, T2 is like one of the only few times where the Blu-ray actually looks better than 4K. Like, I'll give you another example of that. Scott Pilgrim. The Blu-ray looks better than the 4K.
The first Iron Man looks better on the Blu-ray than the 4K.
Yeah.
I do not own that. I only have the Blu-ray.
I know I'm kind of late and I might have missed out a lot, but did we talk about the best Joker yet? I know Emmett talked about him. I apologize if I apologize your name wrong. Did you guys talk about it yet?
Not yet. No, not really. We brought it up a little bit, but not much.
Okay, gotcha. It was an echo. You guys, is my audio good by you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because whenever I play by you guys, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's not coming from me, that's for sure.
I'm gonna be right back. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna refresh it, but yeah.
There we go. For the best Joker, it was like, I mean, Mark Hamill's played the role for over 20 plus years, so he's probably the iconic voice of the Joker, but. Best overall, it all depends on what aspect of the character you're talking about, because they all portray it differently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Jack Nicholson played the gangster. Cesar Romero was the clown. Mark Hamill was all of them put together. Heath Ledger was a psychopath.
Come on, we all know Jared Leto's the best one.
No.
Oh, yeah, I think a lot of people give Jared Leto's way too much.
Jared Leto's way too over the top.
Jared Leto.
You guys ain't ready for my argument. You're not ready, but I'm gonna be right back.
I love his cameo at the end of the Snyder Cut, and we were supposed to get a lot more Jared Leto than what we got in that first Suicide Squad, and he got robbed. They left so much of his screen time on the cutting room floor, and that's why David Ayer's Suicide Squad deserves to come out like the Snyder Cut.
No, it will flop.
I mean,
I don't think we need it, to be honest with you.
I think
really
it'll go to
care.
HBO Max just like Snyder Cut.
I mean, ever since we got the Suicide Squad from James Gunn, I'm like, that's good enough.
I say
I do not need an haircut.
The Suicide Squad, it is entertaining, but I don't think it's the greatest movie that people make it out to be. How can you tell me a giant starfish is better than anything than the Enchantress going up against a Suicide Squad?
Everything that the Suicide Squad did better than 2016 Suicide Squad.
I understand it's a better made
it's out of the water.
film. I understand the Suicide Squad is a more better made film. But I feel like in the first Suicide Squad, they all care about each other, and I thought the humor was a lot more balanced. And there was no.
We haven't seen the haircut, so that's the thing. Because you got to realize, all the new scenes, all the scenes that we saw in the movie was reshoots. Even David Ayer confirmed. Even he did a special screener for the one fan, and he said it was very dark, very very this. I'm kind of hearing mixed reports now. If it will release, I still believe it will. Hoping it will, because it's a much more darker. It's like we get to see a comic book accurate of between Joker and Joker and Harley Quinn. Like that one is really good. I know people said 2019 or everyone. It's good, but at the same time, when people say David Ayers, when people say the Suicide Squad is trash, that's Walter Hamada. That's the people who didn't like Zack Snyder. That's their version, because David Ayer literally he really said and confirmed. If you guys want me to, I'll pull up the evidence. Well, mine too, but is that he said he was like the one. Everything is already shot in film. All they have to do is edit, and that's it. Like edit, and I think something with post production. That movie's 100 times better. Yeah, I'm going to say that it's much better than the one that Warner Bros. Released. Do you know why? Because they had some drama and all bad management. The David Ayers one is much better. They're 100 times better. It's not that one. Is it bad? Yeah, but at the same time, one of the things that made it so much money was because everyone, in my opinion, was casted so perfect. You could look at it. Harley Quinn. Mark and Robbie as Harley Quinn. Fantastic. Will Smith as Deadshot. I know it was a little controversy, but him, crazy. So the haircut is much better. So when people say it's trash, I'm like, are you talking about David Ayer? Because you look at his movies, it's very dark, very this, very that. So when people say that, I'm like,
I've seen the trailer. I didn't even like it when the first coming out.
No disrespect, Jared Runner. Your opinion?
I still love that.
Yeah, trailer. I don't care about an haircut. I really don't. I don't care.
You really don't. But that's when you watch the first trailer and you watch a movie. It's two different complete movies. It's night and day.
I'm still not on board with it. Honestly, I am not.
Hey, everyone has their opinion.
I like James Gunn more than David Ayer, to be honest with you. I'm more like James Gunn style of humor.
That's okay.
I think Suicide Squad would work better as a TV show.
I just want the slipcover.
People are saying the Suicide Squad, the 2017 is once, and they send them all this hate, bro. What are you talking about? That was I still like that movie to this day. When I first saw it, everyone in the cast was perfectly cast. That's why I think the movie made so much it did.
Suicide Squad 26.
I liked it at first, though. I did. I'll be honest about that. I liked it at first.
Haircut is night and day.
I watched the day before. I watched the day of when I went and saw the Suicide Squad.
I was like, I picked it up.
There is way more problems than I remembered.
But you got to realize that's the Warner Bros. The same thing how people say Justice League. Oh, I remember even everyone was talking all that shit. Joss Whedon is so good. That one is so good. And the Zack Snyder Justice League isn't going to be good. It's going to be trash. We're seeing, trust me, this video, you go look at it on YouTube. It is night and day. That movie is 100 times better. It is so much more better. And
absolutely.
That's how it is with the haircut, because it's like a prequel or sequel kind of to Zack Snyder Justice League. I hope it comes out, and I think it will, but it is such a difference. When people say it's trash, I'm like, I hope you're talking about Warner Bros. And Walter Hamada and all those people.
But
the reason why I'm doing that
here's
point.
The thing. Here's the thing. We're not going to see it because there's a new...
Never say never. I believe it's coming out. It's a matter of
never
when.
Say never. Never say
no. Yes, there is. Peter Zaslav says that we're not harsh. We're living the past.
He deals with the business side.
He's the business side of things. You have Peter Safran, who's a producer, who's produced the last few Suicide Squad movies, the last Shazam movie, the new Shazam movie, the two Aquamans coming up, and James Gunn running things at DC. So I don't think.
James Gunn runs DC now, so
I don't think
I'm more on James Gunn.
4K Media Guy said it best. 4K Media Guy just said it the best. I am burnt out on superhero movies in general.
Yes.
I'm done with the MCU. I don't like the
direction that they're going. Every month or every other month.
I'm kind of getting burnt out with Marvel too.
Or a superhero movie.
I'm not burnt out.
Come on, get back to the original stuff.
And especially for them not recasting T'Challa. Come on, let's bring this fire. Fire's activated.
I don't know what they have to offer, but I'm still gonna go see Wakanda
He shouldn't be recast, but at the same time, his brother says
superhero movies in general are overrated.
When Marvel decided to put the movie forward, they took minutes. They didn't speak with his family. Even Marvel's family, they said no, not Marvel's family. When Chadwick's Boseman family, when they said, "Hey, we want to get the recast," and try going up to Marvel said no, we don't want to. That's why he has the least amount of screen time from anyone. And so you get more political. They don't.
Yeah, they were. If anyone, I just want to say something really quick. I want to say something really quick.
Go ahead.
If anyone, for anyone that loves Black Panther, I'm about to break your hearts. It's overrated.
I agree.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Black Panther is overrated.
The only reason why
I agree. I've said it myself. Black Panther is still the most overrated Marvel movie.
But do you know why? The only reason why everyone's so hyping it up is because for the first time, no offense, I'm gonna get a little political. Don't take it. It's just the fact. You can look at that.
We're not gonna do that because we kind of know like what the gist is about that.
I think there are many problems with Black Panther that people just don't want to even address.
I know, and they nerfed the
people are just not. People just don't understand the issues that the movie actually has.
No, but Kante is because for the first time ever they had a black lead. 99% of the cast was black. Everyone was black, and that's so for them to see it the first time, it blows them away. It doesn't matter how bad or even good the movie is. Them seeing that for the first time, how it broke so much of like the barrier. Instead of no offense being like a white person, no offense. I'm not saying nothing bad. I do not.
So everybody is
no offense. You're offending people.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Black Panther has way more flaws than people care to admit.
I'm gonna get out of here. It was fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah,
nice talking to you, Mr.
Mr. Nichols.
Fun hanging out with you guys. But Marvel stuff like that, I'm out of here.
All right, take care. But yeah, it's because
thanks for coming, Ryan.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See ya.
Yeah. Even that is because look, it was a 99% of a black cast to see how it was to where even uncles, even aunts, even everyone, they were like, I'm coming to see this movie because it's not, no offense, a typical white cast. No, it's a black hero. 99% of them are black, or even 98%. There's only so for them to see it's like a movie for no disrespect. I'm not saying me, but I'm giving their point of view. So when I said this, I'm not saying out of me. I'm saying from their point of view. So I've spoken. They told me this too. They said that it was like for once this is a movie for us. It was no white. It was directed by a black man. It was written by a black man. So for them, for this movie, it meant more to us because it felt like us. We can be something else. We don't have to be the stereotype. And also how I'd say it broke like the gate, if that makes sense. The fourth wall, like yo, there can be a lot of black cinematic movies or black movies.
Meteor Man didn't. So Meteor Man didn't. Blade didn't before this. I mean, you're going to argue that Blade was the first.
I'm just saying the impact that it had.
Blade is dude. The original Blade is better than Black Panther.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you guys, but I'm talking about the impact. Whereas
dude,
like
Blade is a vampire. Blade is one of the like
everyone was able to relate to. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just stating like the facts of the impact it had, and especially for them not to recast T'Challa when Chadwick himself, even his family wants it, even when Chadwick family. So, but that's why
I'm just gonna say this, like. Isn't it interesting that the very first type of comic book movies we got were like based on like the second-rate comics? Like we got Blade. Like why does no one talk about Blade? Like that is the best comic book movie of the earlier generation.
Like our generation,
you say Blade is an action movie?
No.
I would say it's more on the horror side, in my opinion.
Like when you look
obviously
at it,
it involves vampires. So.
Yeah, especially one of the things that made it blown up with this is because whenever Black Panther came out, that's when we had many social media. That's when we had Twitter, Instagram. Back then, no offense, they didn't have that much social media back then. That's why it doesn't get, because I feel like a lot of these new fans, they haven't seen Blade or they just seen Black Panther. That was us. Whereas, no offense, you had the experience like the old heads where much comic book movies wasn't coming out. It wasn't that done. So, no offense. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just saying, but Blade is the better movies. So.
Yeah. I'm going to be ending this in about maybe another 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
All right. Because I have to get up for work early tomorrow morning. So,
but I just got to say another thing about.
Another thing about Blade, like they did nerf him. I mean, sorry, go ahead, but Killmonger, I have strong opinions about that because the way how they did T'Challa and now recasting him, even when Chadwick wants himself to do it, and especially the only true accurate that we even saw. Even Chadwick was upset at Black Panther. If you guys want to, I'll pull up the receipts. I'll pull up the evidence right anytime. But as in even Chadwick was upset about it, was upset about it for Black Panther 2 because they were going to reduce his role and the whole drama. But the point is, the only time we truly got to see a true T'Challa was in Civil War, where we got to see this leader. Where in the movie they made a whole bunch of
4K
and made him more nerfed. Like what are you talking about? No offense, he's faster than Wolverine, faster than Captain America. Like T'Challa is one of the smartest minds in I was gonna say MCU, but Marvel comics in general. So for them, what they make him nerf and make it seem more of the villain, more of everyone else. Where I'm like as a T'Challa fan, I'm really upset in that movie because he did out of guilt and to make him more like down. They didn't make him high, and that's why it could have easily shown in Black Panther too. And I've seen some clips of it, and it's so disappointing, so heartbreaking because
you know why that is? You know why that is?
Why?
It's because Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man is your cash cow for Marvel at that point in time. They're not going to make anyone else look more powerful than Iron Man.
Yeah, and that's messed up because T'Challa, and that's so true, but it sucks because T'Challa is one of the smartest men. Why not do it, and why not lead him? And if I'll say this, it's not that they're anything like that, but if they wanted to kind of make who the next person, the Black Panther, why didn't they do it in Secret Wars? Why didn't they have where T'Challa recast T'Challa? Which I know you guys are strong thing, but we're not saying that we just want the character. Even Chadwick and his family and he said he wants the character to live on because he knows how much of an impact it will have on people. How, no offense, I mean a little political, but how these Black kids, how they have something to look up to, how they don't have to be the stereotype, they don't have to be.
There are certain people that did not want to recast.
I get it from people's point of view, but you have to realize that even Chadwick's family want to do because the impact of the character. Look, they just recast about Thunderbolt Ross. Oh, he's a side character. No, he's not. They should have done the same thing for T'Challa, and even with them, what is it? Namor, who's the so-called
Namor.
Yeah, him. He's only black thing, but yeah, he said we took minutes. Yeah. Yes. I mean, no, my bad. I was talking about the executive producer, like Namor, like the executive producer of Marvel. He's the only black dude on. No offense, on the. He's the only black dude on as executives working there. But him said he was like, oh, I couldn't see it. He was like, we only took minutes to decide. Why didn't they talk to his family? Why didn't it take days? Why didn't they delay the movie? So for them to do it, I have evidence. I'll pull it up. If you guys want me to, I'll send it to you guys. Absolutely, I don't mind. But rather than they would intentionally trying to kill off the character because what they recast Thunderbolt, and especially they give him the least amount of screen time. T'Challa is an epic. He's basically like the Batman, kind of in a way, similar things. Whereas he knows all the martial arts. And for them, no, I seen like the martial arts perspective because he basically like I saw a fact where he knows like he mastered basically all the martial arts and stuff like that. So for them not to do it, it's upsetting because I get he just died, but you didn't. It took you minutes. You didn't speak with his family. You said no. Even the family they said shut up. We came they came to Marvel to potentially recast talk to them. They said no. Said we don't want to. Like what disrespect was that? So and I get it. He's the cash cow. But at the same time, T'Challa is bigger than that. So for them not to cast, I'm done with MCU, especially how Phase 4 was. Hell no, I'm not going. So they're going to be cameos. Even with cameos, I can watch it on YouTube. But I could care less until they bring T'Challa in. I'm done because their agenda pushing stuff. I'm done with it. I don't care about the rest. And I know people gonna say, oh no, it's not agenda. We're just trying to introduce females. And I'm not mocking you guys. I'm just saying like the facts and like I can't believe that they did that, and especially how they should have disrespected Chadwick's bones. Like, oh yeah, we're honoring him, but even Chadwick, even before he died, he said, I want the character to live on beyond me because. Even think about it. Many characters would live on. Like now they're saying, "Oh no, Black Panther is a mental." Technically not, because 95% of T'Challa, 95% of Black Panther comics are T'Challa. So it's upsetting, and that makes me really upset. And that's why I'm not going to go see the movie. And everyone's going to go support it. I have a strong negative opinion.
The only thing I'm upset about by T'Challa not being Black Panthers anymore is that we're not going to see him marry Aurora Monroe.
Dude,
we're not going to see him marry Storm.
Yep.
Dude, we're not going to see that now. So
that relationship between him and Storm, this gets overused a lot, but I mean like
I don't have to imagine it. It's in the comic books. I can read them.
No, I'm not to imagine, but I'm talking about like in live action. Like that would hit so different for those people that will have an impact on like T'Challa and Sue Storm, two like honestly alphas, but two really powerful. The way that they carry themselves, their relationship. Oh my god, that is it gave me goosebumps. I don't want to talk about it, but that would have been so epic to see live action. So, but I mean, Black Panther is not living on because they're saying it's a mantle when it is T'Challa. So, but that's all I got to say. I know we're talking about it so much about what they did. I don't agree with them, and it was a mistake what they did because T'Challa's for everyone compared to Shuri and all of those. No offense, we can relate to them. T'Challa is basically Batman. I'm saying like you know how Bruce Wayne is Batman. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how T'Challa is for Black Panther. So for them to say it's a mantle, it's
actually honestly. In closing, I would like to say this, Henry.
Go ahead. I know.
Do you want to know what the highest rated Batman was recently?
Which one?
When Dick Grayson took over the mantle in the New 52 series, Batman and Robin, that was the highest rated one ever. Fans loved it so much. They're like, we're finally Because we're sick and tired of seeing Bruce Wayne always being Batman. It was good to see someone else in that role.
Yeah, and that's okay. But at the same time, for them not to complete his story arc and everything, it's complete bad. And I don't want to cuss, but it's nothing good I have to say about that because.
Well, what else is there to do? His rogues gallery is pretty much Ulysses Claw, and you made a fool of him in the first movie. He has no other rogues gallery. You pretty much told his story in the first film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without bringing in
the mutants and Storm, you have no story of Black Panther really. You've already told it in the first movie.
Yeah, but let me tell you, when you think of Batman, you think Bruce Wayne. You don't think Dick Grayson and Todd and all of those and Tim. No, you don't. You think Bruce Wayne is Batman. I'm not saying they could not go this, but you know what? You have a point. I'm just saying like for them not to recast and continue his story is complete BS, and especially how. One of the things that made me upset, Namor, I'm not talking about like the villain, I'm talking about like the only black producer on Marvel's team or whatever, is that he said, I could never see no one as T'Challa. When clearly there's for Spider-Man, with the addition 7,000 people. Oh no, there'll never be a no Spider-Man. What are you talking about? Addition everyone to see. I'm pretty sure there's someone who was really good that could carry on his legacy. And one more thing, then we can move on from this. I know you got a couple of minutes, then you got to go. But look at, if you guys watch Black Adam, I'm not spoiling anything. The guy who plays Hawkman, you telling me what he can't play T'Challa? The swagger, the demeanor, especially how he's a comic book fan, he's a comic book reader. You telling me no one else could play T'Challa? Like, man, get that guy. That's all I got to say about this because I'm not gonna let this upset me more because Marvel made a huge mistake and. It's complete BS, but that's all I gotta say. So we can talk about something else, but that's all I gotta say.
Oh well, I would just like to thank you all for coming. Thanks for everyone who's been in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Nichols, for showing up. This show stream was a chill time for me because I've just had a busy week. A lot of stuff has been going on, so I just thank you, good gentlemen, to just chill here with me. Thank you, everyone. Mika, Tony, Bob, everyone Jagoda. 4KD Ray, everyone else in the chat, thank you for showing up, thank you for showing up. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye. And subscribe to everyone who's been on here too. So,
yeah. And thank you, Binbuster, for having us on. I appreciate. I apologize, a little controversial, but I appreciate you.
Restore the Snyderverse.
Open for us to come in and talk and be.
Yeah.
So, hey, release the Snyderverse, and especially Ben Affleck, Batman. Epic.
Hashtag release the air cut. I'm keeping my hopes
up. No.
Release the haircut. It's coming. Don't worry. We tweeted. Twitter's been chilling all day with Recast T'Challa.